Life will never be the same ever again. How are you going today? I'm just reporting back on my experience. I'm speechless right now, you can see. Experience with UPW, Unleash the Power Within in Sydney 2018. Just got back last night and I'm just doing this video to recap my key takeaways for my awesome experience. Right now you can see, I feel like a different person right now. I feel like, holy crap, that experience. 50 hours with Tony Robbins and Joseph, and they're both being amazing in regards to my transformational journey, and I've got to know a lot more about myself, what drives me, what fulfills me, and what it takes to live a outstanding life. Not excellent, but outstanding life. Because you know what I see right now? Most people right now, they live like they're freaking robots. They are climbing the corporate ladder. They're doing jobs for the money and go home to the family in a really average state. State as in they're not really present. You know when you talk to someone and they're not present with you, you're having a conversation, right? And then their mind is elsewhere. Ever thought of that? If so, nod, because that is what I'm talking about, not being in a present state. And when you're spending time, especially with your loved ones, if you're not present, then the time you spend with them is basically wasted. Don't you agree? Don't you agree that if you want to communicate with your loved ones, you should be in a beautiful state? Like really just express your gratitude, being present with them and enjoying the moment. Because like if you go home to your loved ones and you're not in a beautiful state, how can you expect the quality of the time you spend with them? It's like, how can you expect any quality out of that? You're basically like robots talking to each other, not feeling that connection, and then go to bed not fully satisfied. Now, that's what I've learned, because most people, they don't work on their state, a beautiful state, being a beautiful state. That's really important. And being in a good state means your energy level reflects your physiology, your facial expression, your tonality, everything reflects the state you're in. So you want to go having a loving state, showing gratitude and appreciation for your loved ones, then you should be doing things that you appreciate, that you're grateful for. So the easiest thing to do is always just think about, what am I grateful for? What do I appreciate out of love? What do I appreciate out of life? Because most people, they live every single day like they're in prison. They go to work, the job they hate, and they work there for 8 hours, 9 hours, however long it be. They go home tired, and then they're in a shit state, and then they don't really spend good quality time with their spouse or kids or your family. And I find this very common, and you can tell where someone is in a good state, a beautiful state, versus someone in an average or poor state. You can see the people on the train. You can tell, just look in the eyes, the facial expression, their physiology. You can tell whether they're in an awesome state or they're in a poor state. And it's just fascinating, because I find that most people, they don't know how to change that state. And I'm here to show you, because you're watching this video, how you can become more vibrant. How can you emit that energy? You notice some people out there, there's like 5% of people, they emit that energy, they're always happy, they're always like, they're passionate. You can feel the compassion, you can feel the generosity, everything. You can feel the energy. Those are the people that you should aim to become like. If you're one of those, keep doing it, because your energy is contagious. And this is how you do it. You always come from a place of appreciation and gratefulness, because most people, they walk around on this planet in pain. They're suffering on the inside. And what Tony Robbins said is, to end suffering, to end pain, all you got to do is channel the energy that focus on the pain and suffering. Let's say that you hate your job, right? Channel the energy from hating a job to something else. It could be, okay, I may not fully enjoy my job, but I'm providing value to my company. I'm bringing money for my family. Like, that's just one thing that I thought of just then. So always channel your focus from the negative to the positive, and you notice an instant boost in terms of your energy and your physiology and your states. And most people, as human beings, right, we are focused on the pain, the negative. It's what makes us human. We've got a brain. It's called the primal brain. That's over 2,000 years old. And its sole purpose is to keep us alive. It's got a fight and flight instinct. So if you do not know how to control that primal brain, it will let it control you. And it's focused on making you fearful of, let's say you want to take risks. It's the brain that keeps you within your comfort zone. It's the brain that keeps you looking at the negative parts of stuff. Think about it. If you focus on the negative, how can you be positive your whole life, right? Because our brain, remember, is designed to keep us safe, not to survive and thrive. Just to survive but not thrive. So just make sure that you're aware of, okay, my brain is designed to look at the negative. That's why most people, when they see, it's an analogy that my coach taught me. Both men stand behind the same bars. One saw stars, one saw mud. So you can have the exact same events, but some people, they look at the negative only and they get negative results. And some people, they see the opportunities in these problems and they get results. So always look at the positive. So always show the appreciation. Let's say that, life may be hard for you right now. I've been in the same place before, and life seems to be like attacking all the time. But rather than being the person who goes, oh, life sucks, why is life so hard? I'm gonna give up. Don't be that person. That's looking at the negative. Look at the positive. Appreciate what you have. Just realize 95% of the population, world's population, they live on $2.50 a day, less than that. And if you're living in a developed country like Australia, USA, London, Japan, Korea, China, you've got more money than most people in the world. Those living in poverty. So your worst nightmare is someone else's greatest dreams. The dream to be in your position. So always appreciate the little things in life, and that is how I take away the pain and suffering. It takes a lot of conditioning. It took me 4 days to get that into my subconscious. You can listen to this video and go, oh yeah, that's it. But you gotta train yourself. So every day is what you gotta do. You gotta practice gratitude. So every day when you wake up, think about 3 things that you're grateful for. Put your hands on your heart like this, and just be grateful. Spend 5 minutes saying to yourself, I'm grateful for my parents raising me up. I'm grateful for being given my heart. It's beating for me it's a gift. It's there to keep you alive. As long as it beats, it keeps you alive. So think about 3 things you're grateful for every single morning, and you notice an immediate change in your state. You feel more energy. You feel more happy. You feel more fulfilled. Because as Robbin said, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. Thank you so much for listening to the video, and as always, make sure you feel grateful and appreciate what you have and enjoy the journey, because most people, they freaking look at the goal, the end goal, which is decades away. This is why for decades, or probably forever, they're always unhappy. It's like, where can I get that promotion? Where can I get that $1 million mark? They're freaking miserable for the whole life because they aim for that goal, that egocentric goal. Rather than that, enjoy the journey. Success is a journey. Enjoy every single step you take. This is how you live a more fulfilling life. And so I've learned from that's one of my biggest key takeaways from Tony Robbins' event. Thanks so much for watching this video, and as always, get out there and ready, fight, aim, and go create a fulfilling life, truly worth living. I'll see you on the next video soon. Take care.